Hello, welcome to another video, Zoid's YouTube channel. What do you want to know? Ask me questions in the comments. Ask me questions about anything, not anything. I know about music production, music theory, releasing records. I know about Apex's music and Autechre's and Bogdan Rudzinski's and how to analyze music and how to work out the keys of things and chords and how to make squidgy sounds and how to make industrial sounds. And you might not know who I am. I'm Zoid. I'm an electronic musician and a jazz musician and an educator. There we go. Okay, I'm doing a free webinar on Thursday night. Come along to it. Link in the description. 8 p.m. UK time. 8 ways to improve your skills as an electronic music maker so that you can finish more tracks and sound like yourself and no one else. You know, I talk about how to express yourself through electronic music, not overly focused on technical details, although a few mixing and production tips are in there, but mainly it's a broad kind of overview of how to get your mind to the point where you can make music and trust your own decisions about it. It's more what I'm interested in. So, this video is gonna be 3 tips for you to improve your music production without spending any money. Tip number 1. This one is about headphones. You might have headphones that you mix your music on, which I would recommend, because if you use monitors, and you can use monitors as well, but if you only use monitors, the room is most likely affecting your mix, the room that you're in. I've never had the money to sonically treat a room or acoustically treat a room. Of course, you can do some stuff DIY. I did have some panels made before when I was in Ireland, but I don't have any here, and I don't know how long I'll be in this studio, so I'm not going to do anything major. So, headphones. Headphones take the room out of the equation, but of course the headphones have their own sound. You could get SonicWorks plug-in that, if they have the profile of your headphones, they can match. You can use this plugin to kind of give your headphones a flatter response, which is pretty cool. But unfortunately, they don't have my headphones. My headphones are Ultrasone 2900. They don't make them anymore. They're really good headphones, but yeah, I can't use SonicWorks. But they're pretty flat. They're pretty good. But here's the thing. The tip is that if you have headphones, no matter what kind of headphones they are, use them to listen to your favorite music that you know really well, that you've listened to many times on many different speakers, many different systems over the years. Listen to music through the headphones that you make music on. Because I know for myself, I mostly use these for listening, for making music. I don't sit down that often and listen to other music through these headphones. And that is the tip. That should be done. So the reason is so that you get used to the sound of the music that you know through your headphones. You have to be able to know what sounds good. Music that you know you love, that you know sounds good. If you never do that through the exact same headphones, then you'd be working on your own music and you've got no reference, really. You think it sounds good, but you don't know. You might be surprised at how different a track sounds through your headphones. A track that you know really well. You've noticed different things that accentuate slightly different things in the bass or the mids or whatever in the time domain. So, try it. Just get your favorite headphones. Listen to your favorite tracks that you know really well through those headphones. Right? Okay. Tip number 2 is record sounds out in the world. I made a little screen video of doing that. So let's have a look. Okay, here we go. Tip 2 is to use sounds to record from the outside world. I was walking past a construction site after going to Esher in Bristol a few weeks ago, a month ago, And so I recorded this construction site. Where is it now? Strange Brew Digger. Right, so there's my Strange Brew Digger. Gonna share that from the iPhone to the computer. There it is. So in my downloads folder, there it is. I just new Ableton project here. Oops. So I'm gonna put it on arrangement view. Drop that in there. There's my digger. All right. So that is using sound from the outside world. So it's kind of interesting the way the tempo changes of it. I wonder what this tempo is. I'm going to get it to line up with the first one. It's pretty cool. Let's see what the tempo sounds like. Oh, I changed the tempo, I turned warp off so that it's so I can see I want 4 of these to like line up with, so that this one is on the beat here. I'm wondering this will sound like with some beats. So I could just for quick, I won't be using these drums, but just as a quick see what it sounds like type of thing, I'm gonna all the gain, just like really squashing the gate on here as well. Fab filter gate's really good. Plugins, filter. This sticker could be like a really weird rhythm hi-hat. After a few more improvements. So it's coming along. And we're back again. And for tip number 3, vital free synth. There's so many free synths you can get. You can get really good at sound design with these free synths. So, you know, or you have a DAW with built-in synths. If you have Ableton, Operator is amazing. Use these synths to get good at sound design. If you don't have loads of hardware, it really doesn't matter at all. It's about being able to make the sounds you want to hear. If you think that that's just too long and boring and hard, then go and generate some AI music for yourself and listen to that. But in my opinion is that nobody will ever want to listen to that except you, which is fine if that's all you ever want to do. But in the journey of learning to express yourself, it's a large amount about the craft of learning. You know, it's like learning a language, I suppose. It's similar. It's an analogy that's like, you know, I've always wanted to learn another language, and I never have learned one fluently. I've learned a bit of several, but I would love to have the experience of being able to go to another country and talk to people in their language, and they can't speak my language, and be able to converse with them. Even if I'm not fluent, at least I get to like B2 kind of level where I can have conversations. And, you know, I want to experience that. So I do keep on trying to learn. And you know, someone else might be like, oh, what's the point? I'll just use a translator app. I won't bother learning the language. Can you think of the difference between going to another country and using an app to translate what they're saying, and, you know, dog's barking, that's just not a good experience. It's okay, you know, if you can't, that's better than having no translation, but it's not as good as learning yourself and being able to actually talk to people. It's not as good as that. And that I'm probably preaching to the converted here. If you're watching this video, you probably don't think it's a great idea to go and generate your music through some AI app. So you want to learn how to get better yourself, how to develop the craft, how to get better and better and better. And that's what I teach my students in my programs and mentorship, membership program as well. Link in the description. Yes, a little beside there. So let's have a look at Vital. Okay, here's a track I'm working on. I'm going to add a Vital synth. So what I have is this so far. So it's very raw. It's just took literally about 10 minutes to put this together. Just very basic stuff, but what I'm interested in is making a pad with Vital. I already do have a couple of Vital synths here, but I'm gonna get rid of it and start again with Vital. Here's a fresh Vital plugin. I'm gonna make a pad. So when we open up Vital, we have this. Oh, it's not a fresh Vital. How do we initialize? Where's my initial preset? Oh. Mr. Bill, yes, it did a lot of initializers. There it is. All right, here we go. So we've got the initial kind of sawtooth wave. I'm going to make this a sine wave, and I'll add also a pulse width as well. I'm gonna, for a pad, the envelope has to have a long attack like that. Now, here it is again, because the video didn't work. I'm having problems with recording video. Here's my pad. Slowly over 4 bars, and it changes the Corbin filter. This one does the same to the resin bars. It's a bit of random on the chorus.